A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the 76ers. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Knicks are, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
Now, New York starting 5. We've got Jared Vanderbilt, Russell Westbrook out there with Cason Wallace. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, we've got Derek White. Johnson is out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Mobley in at the 5, roaming the paint. So New York will get their first possession. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
So it's Philadelphia now, after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Pass to Johnson. Philadelphia moving it around. White on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kennard. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Wallace outside. And here's Anunoby. Westbrook outside. Here's Vanderbilt. No good off the glass.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's White. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Pass to Kennard. Back to White. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. Johnson finds Mobley. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
Westbrook outside. Now here's Wembanyama, covered by Mobley. Wallace, the pass to Anunoby. Wallace outside, launches it. Mobley grabs the board. The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Kennard outside. Pass to White. The 3. Not going to go that time. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Westbrook, the pass to Anunoby. Here's Vanderbilt. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And as the season rolls on, let's look at the leaderboard. The best bigs from beyond the arc. 4th, Victor Wembanyama.
And we all love to talk about floor spacing. Well, this group of bigs provide exactly that, which is what makes them so special.
Well, you really stretch out defenses when you have big guys on your team who can shoot it like that.
Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Watson. He's averaging about 6 points per game. White finds Kennard. Inside. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the New York Knicks. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Now here's Westbrook. No made baskets yet. Outside Anunoby. Here's Wembanyama. Hits the front of the rim and out. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock them off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's White after the basket by New York. Kennard outside. Off target from outside. New York trailing. Here's Anunoby. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. That one is off. And here's Kennard. Outside White. The three is up. He buries it from three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And here's a look at some numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Knicks trail by 5. Westbrook outside. The three is up. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mobley. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. All right, Tim, the All-Star break is coming up. How much are players looking forward to that breather?
I think players really look forward to that break to re-energize themselves. And coming out of that break, BA, it's a sprint to the finish. A lot of adrenaline kicks in.
Take a break.
Surviving to the All-Star break, always a key milestone.
It's really what it's all about.
And he makes the first.
Well, Evan Mobley is a real big man's big man. Sure, he does a little work on the arc, but his best moments happen on the glass and in the paint.
And both free throws good for Mobley. Knicks trail by 7. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Wallace. Three-pointer. Rebound by Philadelphia. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
They just committed too many mistakes. It was impossible to overcome.
Now Mobley. He's coming off a 25-point game against Portland.
Yeah, not to mention a couple of blocks, too, making his presence felt at both ends of the floor.
Just 5 on the clock. Kennard for 3. Philadelphia with another miss. New York has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Wembanyama against Mobley. No good. A bit long that time. Philadelphia with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Outside Watson. Pass to Kennard. Here's Mobley, covered by Wembanyama. Mobley passes to Kennard. Oh, deflected. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And then Westbrook slams it in.
Yeah, this is how powerful Westbrook is at the rim. Looking like he wants to tear the basket down.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? The Sixers lead by 5. Kennard outside. Pass to White. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. White's got 6 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Deflects the pass. Mobley down low. Anunoby covering. Kennard outside. Watson passes to Kennard. 6 to shoot. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Johnson. Over Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Shoots from 14, and he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Well, with his size and a soft touch to go with it, that's an easy bucket.
Now here's Kennard. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Anunoby for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kennard outside. Pass to White. Shoots over Westbrook. White can't hit.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Westbrook with it. He's against Watson. Can't connect from short range. Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Kennard. Outside Watson. Back to Kennard. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Westbrook, the pass to Wembanyama. 2 points. That one goes.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. New York also changing it up. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vanderbilt. Hield comes in for Anunoby. And Simon has subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Knicks trail by 4. Wembanyama with it. Wallace right side. A nice finish on the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And it's Caruso with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Hartenstein. Caruso outside. Shot clock at 6. Joe, the pass to Caruso. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot to snap the cold streak. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Caruso misses.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Here's Wallace. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
The Sixers with another miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
The three from Wembanyama. Nails it from three. Wembanyama's got his third basket on the night right there.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Hartenstein with a screen on Simons. Outside Joe. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Hartenstein, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
He's off on the first.
And what Hartenstein gives you is toughness and intelligence. He is such an important part of what they do.
Good on the second one. 1:07 left to play in the first. Simons deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Wembanyama's got 9.
That's exactly the look they wanted.
There's 42 seconds left in the first. Outside Joe. Puts up a 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Caruso against Simons. Right side, Wembanyama. Healed up top, and it's going to be a 3-second call. The Sixers leading. Caruso outside. Pass to Wiggins. Overhealed. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Philadelphia on top, leading by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Isaiah Joe is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Walsh in at the 4 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now here's Wood. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
New York shooting their first free throw tonight. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, BA, I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Yeah, if you've got a 7-footer like Hartenstein with that kind of touch, just get him the ball in the paint and let him go to work.
Here's Shamet. He's scoreless. Hartenstein pulls it in.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And here's Caruso outside. Simons with a rebound. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Shamet. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Simons outside. Takes the three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Hartenstein a screen. Outside Joe. Fires the three. On target from range. And now a 3-point 76ers lead.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Hield on the wing. Simons outside. From outside the arc. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
And dominant play from Wood on the glass, keeping the ball out of enemy hands and getting his shot.
Pass to Wiggins. Outside Joe. Philadelphia moving it around. 5 on the clock. Now Wiggins. Over Hield. Wiggins, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Here's Shamet. No points so far. Pass to Drummond. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for New York?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
That one misses for Drummond. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Hartenstein on the offensive glass, always ready to collect and then finish off on those missed shots.
Here's Shamet. Here's Simons. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Caruso. Pass to Joe. Fires for three. Gets the 3-ball to go. And it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. In third, New York.
And over the last month, they've been incredibly efficient from the field. That means they're getting guys shots in their sweet spots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Wiggins with a screen on Simons. Caruso against Simons. Pass to Walsh. Oh, Drummond with a block. Back to Hield. Here's Shamet. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. That one doesn't drop. And here's Caruso. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Gets stolen by Hield. In transition, here they come. The finish. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hield to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, sometimes you know contact is coming, and Mobley did a nice job making sure he got the bucket.
Here's Shamet. Still no points. Outside heel. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simons. Watson with a rebound.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
White finds Kennard. It's Watson on the wing. Philadelphia moving it around. Kennard can't get it to go. And so it's Wood who brings up the ball for New York. Trailing by 2. They host the Pistons after this one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does his team want from him? He said, be aggressive, don't defer. And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Back over to you guys.
An impact player. Thank you, Allie. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Here's Westbrook. 11 points for him last game against Indiana. Up top, Vanderbilt, covered by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Westbrook. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
A big man that dishes. Something Mobley does very well.
Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to Wembanyama. New York again can't hit.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Outside Watson. Back to White. Now here's Kennard. The 3 is up. The shot no good. Now Wallace. Westbrook outside. To stop the run. Mobley grabs the board. Philadelphia leading by 7. Kennard on the wing. Watched by Wallace. Fires for 3. Kennard can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
And stolen by Mobley. Johnson passes to Watson. Outside White. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Westbrook. And here's Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in the game. It's intercepted. To the middle. Stolen by Kennard. Here we go. The Sixers on the break.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Knicks trail by 9. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Mobley against Wembanyama. Westbrook outside. Back to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. To stop the drought. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, it seems like players today have more freedom with their shot selection than ever before, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., there's no question about it. I think you could actually make the argument coaches are particular in a different way. They're looking more for threes, layups, and dunks, not as much from the mid-range, and if you can add that shot, really makes you stand out.
So interesting. I've seen coaches take players out for not shooting open shots.
Oh, I wish I had that coaching when I played.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
White, the pass to Kennard. Here's Watson. Back to Kennard. Outside Watson. Pass to White. From deep. And it's Watson missing. Knicks trail by 7. Westbrook outside. And they'll get another chance. Wembanyama's shot is good.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Knicks. Final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And, of course, the 76ers behind 9.5 games.
Well, right now for the 76ers, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. But they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
White, good.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for New York. 8-point game. Pass to Wallace. And here's Wembanyama, covered by Mobley. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Left side Watson. Now here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Mobley passes to Watson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Knicks trail by 8. Westbrook outside. Pass to Wallace from outside the arc. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, few guys drop dimes like Westbrook. He has an innate talent for setting up shooters.
Now here's White. He's got 14. It's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Wembanyama against White. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. good on the free throw.
Already an elite player in this league. The scary thing about Wembanyama is that he's only going to get better.
He hits the second from the line.
And that's a good sign. He's getting himself to the line. I really like that here in the second quarter.
White looking it over. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Hits the trifecta. Kennard's got 5.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
White against Westbrook. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Seven seconds left in the first half of this one. White for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Derek White getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. Helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. And now let's talk about Derek White. Huge production tonight, and we're only halfway through this one.
Yeah, he's high point so far. You see the plays they're running for him? Featured through the half. I expect that to continue.
Yeah, same.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Philadelphia leading by 7. So on the floor for New York, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Thursday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming to town. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Pacers, I'm sure they've been waiting for that one, and they're eager to see how they measure up against a quality opponent.
Outside Vanderbilt. Westbrook outside. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight. The 76ers shooting about 41%. Outside White. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Knicks. Trailing by 5. Vanderbilt to pass to Anunoby. And here's Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Mobley. They grab their own miss. Here's Westbrook. Rebound by Philadelphia. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Kennard for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, it's amazing to see him continue to get better. We weren't sure if he could raise his game any higher. Well, he has. And when a star player keeps getting better every year, it speaks to his desire and work ethic.
Going all the way to the rack. Here's Wallace. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Wallace has got 7.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
White can't hit.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Wembanyama against Mobley. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Wallace. New York working the ball around now. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. The 76ers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
The Knicks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And now a look at the teams who excelled at rebounding over the last month. The Knicks, second.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Philadelphia's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Mobley on a screen. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Outside Vanderbilt. Wallace, the pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Mobley. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Now here's White. 17 points in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Knicks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Philadelphia on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Wembanyama against Mobley for the tie. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Watson. Pass to White. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Back to Watson. Now Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Kennard. Fires the 3. Here's Johnson. Count it! And 1! He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely. And he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget he's Milwaukee tough, too. Knicks trail by 5. Westbrook outside. Wallace, the pass to Wembanyama. Over Mobley. And the shot falls short that time. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Outside White. And there's the lob. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Mobley said nope. Entry denied.
Vanderbilt against Kennard. Outside White. Back to Kennard. Outside White. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Wembanyama. The fader. And it's good for 2. Wembanyama's got 8 here in this quarter.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
From deep, Mobley drills it from deep. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And how about the fast shot by Mobley? Didn't need much time to get it in the air.
Wallace, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Wallace. Up top, Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. And Vanderbilt gets it to go. On the assist by Westbrook. Vanderbilt's got his second basket.
We know Russ can do this. He's averaged double-digit assists numerous times in his career.
Pass to Kennard. Now Watson, pounded by Westbrook. White against Anunoby. Lets the 3 fly. The Knicks with the rebound. Westbrook outside. Here's Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Wembanyama. Shoots over Mobley. Wembanyama, no good. The Sixers lead by 4. Down low. Stolen by Wembanyama. Westbrook outside. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Johnson. Watson passes to Mobley. Outside White. It's Watson on the wing. Kennard finds Johnson. Philadelphia moving it around. Tries to break his ice. Kennard can't get it to go. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 4-point game. Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
And his coach has to love that. That's great rim protection by Johnson.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And he stays with it. Westbrook outside. Here's Wembanyama. And again, the Knicks missing. Philadelphia leading by 4 to the middle. Pass to Watson to stop the drought. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Kennard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Wiggins comes in for Johnson, and it's Caruso in for Watson. And he drops the first. And so he hits both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Outside Hield. Fires in the triple. Hield's got his second basket of the night.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
Outside White. The three. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Now here's Hield. He's got 5. To the inside, 5 to shoot. Here's Simons, and there's the rejection. Pass to Kennard. Back to Caruso. Outside White. Another three for Philadelphia.
He was red hot from the three in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Throws it up high.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And there's the screen. White for three. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Porter. Pass to Wood. Outside Hield. Now here's Drummond, covered by Mobley. New York working the ball around now. Hield from outside. Caruso grabs the board. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Now here's Porter. And they call an illegal screen here. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. In third, the Knicks.
They've done a great job using their defense to create for them on offense. Turn it over against this team, and you're going to be in trouble.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Mobley. Walsh comes in for Kennard. And Joe's subbed in for Derek White. Now here's Caruso. He's scoreless. Pass to Joe. And here's Wiggins, guarded by Hield. The Sixers again can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And the athletic platform for Andrew Wiggins. Tim, it is top tier.
Yeah, B.A., it's rare to see him overmatched from a physical standpoint. The #1 overall pick in 2014. He's never been a consistent star, but at his best, he can play with anyone in this league.
Now here's Joe. 9 points in the game. Wiggins passes to Hartenstein. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hartenstein's got 7.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Hield on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Caruso outside. Wiggins for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Wood's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Porter. Drummond with the screen. The drive by Porter. Stolen. Fires away from way outside. The third quarter comes to a close. Philadelphia on top, leading by 6. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
What a find. These are the kind of plays we've come to expect from him.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Isaiah Joe is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Walsh in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Outside Joe from deep. Knocks down the long J. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
And with great length and explosiveness, Drummond's ability to clean up the glass is second to none.
Hartenstein with a screen on Porter. Outside Joe. There's the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Drummond.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Hartenstein with a screen on Porter. Caruso with it. Now Porter defending. Caruso, the pass to Joe. Back to Caruso. Clock at 6. Wiggins for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Answering the defense's challenge, Anunoby attacks and draws the foul.
Three shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
You gotta like Anunoby's development so far. Not just a stellar defender, but also very versatile offensively. OG's become an impactful two-way wing.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And he can't make it 3 for 3.
Well, they had a chance to take the lead, but at least he tied it up.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, at 7 feet tall, you don't need much verticality if you're Isaiah Hartenstein. That must be nice.
On the wing, Porter. He's guarded by Caruso. Pass to Anunoby. And here's Hield. 20 feet out. Offensive board. Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Caruso outside. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Joe. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Anunoby finds Porter. Right wing. Wembanyama, high post. Tries the spin move. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Caruso outside. Pass to Joe. Now Wiggins. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Joe misses. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Here's Hield to take the lead. Goes back up. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Hartenstein with a screen on Porter. Pass to Joe. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Wiggins. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. To the wing, right side. Johnson against Wembanyama. And again, the Knicks missing.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
To stop the drought. And rejected.
You're protecting the paint. OG Anunoby, a menace on defense.
And yep, it's good. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
I've been really impressed with how intense their defense has been. They are picking up steals left and right, which is disrupting their opponent's rhythm.
Now here's Drummond. Porter, the pass to Hield. Rebounded by Johnson.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Now White. Pass to Kennard. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Now here's Porter. With some arc.
And such a threat with the basketball. Porter Jr. gets those fouls often.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Vanderbilt's checked in for New York. Westbrook comes in for Hield. He's perfect from the line this time.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
White finds Kennard to the paint. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Peyton Watson.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And collectively, as the game has progressed, they've been shooting really well from the charity stripe.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Did enough to make it a 2-possession game. Every point counts, especially down the stretch.
Porter against White. Pass to Kennard. Back to White. Now here's Watson. 4 on the clock. Philadelphia moving it around. Kennard for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Westbrook against Johnson. Westbrook, the pass to Wembanyama. Rebound by Philadelphia. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to White. And here's Mobley. Back to White. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. Here's White. The Sixers with another miss. New York leading by 4. Porter, the pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Porter. Here's Westbrook. No one near him. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Outside White. Outside Johnson. Pass to White. Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Man, that was impressive. Johnson can flat out fly.
Now Wembanyama. Shoots over Mobley. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. 76ers trail by 4. There's the screen by Johnson. Mobley outside. Over Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Westbrook, the pass to Vanderbilt. Westbrook outside. Porter from outside. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's. It's Watson on the wing. Down low. Here's Mobley. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And what can't this guy do? Mobley with a massive bucket.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Wallace, he's checked in for New York. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first three you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Westbrook with it. Now Vanderbilt. Wembanyama. Cleared away by Mobley. Kennard outside. Mobley on the screen. Now White to take the lead. Oh, he can't hit it.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Westbrook. And he rebounds again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass. No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Now here's Watson. Mobley. And he grabs the board and finishes it off.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Anunoby a screen on White. Wallace outside. Now Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. And he buries the jumper.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Now here's Kennard. Guarded closely. Now Johnson. And stolen by Vanderbilt. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Puts up the tray. Cash from downtown.
Yeah, one of the great things about Anunoby is he can take on so many roles. If he needs to facilitate, he can do that.
Jalen Johnson. White fires. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. Knicks leading by 7. Westbrook outside. Here's Wembanyama. Releases from 15. Yes, sir! Count it!
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Now here's Kennard. And again, another missed shot.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Wembanyama. Blocked!
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And this has been an emerging part of Johnson's game. He is getting better at making smart passes.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And an intentional foul right there. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 8. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
And he nails it. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And if you get a chance to build your lead at the free throw line, you've got to take it.
That's another board. This kind of effort is amazing.
Simply put, he will not be denied.
And so this one belongs to the Knicks. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Russell, this was a high-level back-and-forth basketball game. What's the mentality that got you the win?
We'll go get it. We're going to compete at a high level. When you live for games like this as a competitor, come out and compete, and I look forward to it every single time.
And we live to watch games like this. Thanks, Russell.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.